Sweet Caroline, meow, meow, meow. Good times never felt so good. I've been inclined. It amazes me when I sit here singing these stupid songs at the beginning of these streams how I've forgotten words to a lot of songs. Usually I'm pretty good about that kind of stuff. Hey, High Court Tubes, this is Zorro's in, Zeke Tendo, Gaming with Zane, Niles back, Alexander HD's in again, Jonathan is back, Evil Dan, hey, good to see you again. Milan is in, Lix is here, High Court Tube, I said, I'm falling behind. Cthulhu, the old god of madness, Rubik's, Peter, Vanessa, you need me, aye, Sans, Ocho, Wolverine's in, I'm getting I'm getting swept away. Mr. Fireball's here. Morgan's in. Cochran's here. Good. Now, see, today it seems like we've got notifications. What happened for those of you who either couldn't be here or had no idea about being here? 2 days ago, we tried to do this top 5 waifu list, and it was one of the days where Susan just said, not going to give you any notifications. Now, we did get some people in here and we got some groundwork laid, but we really didn't get very far on it. And that day I had to go out too. We must have been doing it. Yeah, it was on Thursday, so it was my wife's birthday. So that's right. That was the day I had to go pick up her cake. And I didn't time things well, so I had to cut the stream right near the end. So we got a lot to go here in figuring out who is the top waifu. Now, I'll say again what I had said a couple days ago. A lot of you guys know how in love with certain characters I am, but it'll probably serve better for finding a top 5 if rather than trying to make matchups of the ones that you think will be at the top, start with ancillary ones, because I tend to forget characters sometimes or tend to forget to include them, and that's what happened with the Naruto thing. So if you add them in, start with versus, waifu A versus waifu B that aren't necessarily going to finish at the top, we might all, including me, be surprised at who ends up rising. Waifus rising to the top. I was already seeing a little bit of that when we were working on it on Thursday with Khalifa. I had completely forgotten about Khalifa in One Piece and would have never included her at all, and she's pretty substantial waifu material. The Cabin Fever Pineapple Pizza fan sucks. I'm not special. It sucks for all of you guys, I'm sure. But yeah, I like being out and about. So, doing this, obviously I'm at my computer a lot of hours of the day. But whenever I'm not, I'm either with my family or out doing something. I just like being out and about. So yeah, it completely sucks. But what will do? Alucard best waifu, BTG says. And Barry says, trying to shop in Baldilocks is picking waifu shit. I gotta do it, Barry's. I gotta get them picked. Now, again, remember, guys, the way we do this for any that weren't in for the top 5 Naruto characters, you just give me, character A versus character B. I'll tell you who would be higher, who's a more favored waifu, and then just take that information, keep building on it. We'll try and figure a top 5. Now, I should also point out, for me, waifus are not just looks, because what makes the overall waifu is obviously looks are a huge part of it, but their character, sometimes it's their voices, just their personalities and stuff count as well. Fuck off, train. And nobody's got you on their waifu list, trust me. Well, thanks, Vanessa. That's nice of you to say. So you guys start hitting me with the versus ones, and we'll start figuring it out together. Curtis Candy versus 50 Cent. I'll go around with 50. I'm good with that. Let's see. And I will mention too, now there's a lot of waifus that I may have to go back and look up names only to trigger my really horrible memory of everything that I thought about them at the time. Urza, see, I haven't seen Fairy Tale yet, little baby. So that I know who Urza is, and I know she's gorgeous, but that I can't really make a call on that. No, and we never had a waifu tournament. I was trying to put one together, but I never got a chance to do it. It never got posted at all. Nico Robin versus Android 18. That's a good one, Colton. That one, and I'll tell you how close it is too between the two, just to give you guys an idea where to go next. That's Nico Robin. I like Android 18. I think she's hot, but I don't think she's in Nico Robin's league. That one just to give you again give you guys an idea where to go. That's a substantial win for Nico Robin. Let's see. Bulma versus Chi Chi. Oh, that came up last time. That's a good one to get out of the way because that's one of everybody's ground level get started ones. For me, it's Bulma for a number of reasons. I think they're from a physical standpoint, they're both pretty hot. But Bulma is a freak. I've always said that, always believed that, will continue to believe that. I like Bulma's freaky nature, and Chi-Chi annoys me. We talk about personalities. Chi-Chi can be really fucking annoying sometimes. So that one for me is a clear Bulma. That's a good one. Let's see. Bulma versus Whis. Cthulhu says, oh, Whis. It's your boy. You're my waifu, Curtis. Well, yeah. Who the hell is Husbanto? Jack. Azula versus Sakura. Azula versus Sakura. Ooh, Peter, that's a good one. Because again, I'm not a Sakura hater, but Sakura, even mature Sakura, MILF Sakura, I never thought she was that great looking. I think she's cute. She never rose to waifu level. Of those two, Azula. Yeah, I think Azula is obviously hotter, but and I like her psycho bitch character too. So yeah, that one's Azula. Good one. I hadn't thought about including Azula in here. Whoosh Bait says Rukia versus Orihime. That's a good one. Now, for those of you, if you're making up matchups, remember I'm only like 30 episodes into Bleach. Of those two, even though Orihime's got the big boobs and everything, she's just too little kiddish. Even though Rukia is actually smaller, you get more of, obviously for obvious reasons, more of a mature feel from her, which is a big deal to me. I mean, for being my waifu. So that one's Rukia. Yeah, that's our little coochie. Android 21 versus Nami. Android 21 is cool, little baby. And she's got a great look and everything, but nah, she can't top Nami though for me. Oh, let's see. Oh, Weddy versus Takada, Morgan. I'll have to hold on. I've got to remind myself on them. Death Note for me obviously was all about the guys are the ones that stick with me. Weddy, Death Note. Let me just. Oh, that's right. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, I remember Weddy. I think I already know which way I'm going, but I'll do them both. Yeah, Takada. Yeah, Weddy's cute enough and everything, but I don't click with her personality even a little bit. That one's Takada. That one's Takada comfortably for me. Let's see. Android 16 versus Nami. Oh, geez, that's a tough one, VTG. And although Kill Goku is something that's very waifu-ish to me, it's still got to be Nami. Ooh, good one. Oh, Jesus Christ, Jesse. Nico Robin versus Revi. Man, I didn't want one this tough that fast. God damn. That's a really, really, really close one. I love Revi's badassery. I love the gunslinging and everything. But in a really, really tight battle, I'm gonna say Nico Robin by just a little. There's just something about her. I've said it before. She's just got such a great, confident personality, and looking at her is just ridiculous as well. Same for Revi. Robin, but just barely. Let's see. Uh, Tamare and Tamare versus Anko. So we're going with obviously mature. Anko's very cute, but mature Tamari. Yeah, the milf Tamari definitely. Uh, Bulma or Android 18. That's a tough one, Leslie. That's a good one. Bulma or Android 18. Still gonna go with, and for one reason only now. I mean, Chi Chi had a lot going against her for me because again she annoys me and stuff. Neither one of those characters certainly annoy me. But Bulma's just got that freaky edge to her. There's just something that's something I always liked about her. So I'm gonna go with Bulma. It's on the background some Yazoo playing with his chainsaw or playing with his dick or something. Revy has two hands. Nico Robin has so many more. Good call, Milog. I hadn't even thought about that. um, okay, a little baby says Milf Nezco versus Kefla. Hold on a second. Let me remind myself on Kefla more. Yeah. I know Kefla's from Dragon Ball. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay. We haven't seen a MILF Nezco, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume what Nezco's gonna look like at 25, say. And if we're gonna, because if it's Nezco as is, obviously it's Kefla. She's just a kid. If I have to try and imagine what Nezco will look like when she's like in her mid-20s, it would be Nezco. I don't know. Can we do that? Is that against the rules, you think, you guys? Because if it's Nezco as is, as it stands in Demon Slayer, then it's Kefla because Kefla's got the more mature look. Katara versus Sakura. Well, that's a good one, Lix. See, normally it would be easy because Katara, I think, is more attractive. But we've seen I don't follow Boruto, but even after the time skip in Shippuden, we've seen a more mature Sakura. Katara was always a kid, so based on that, I'll have to go with Sakura. Peter, Akano versus Nami. That's a good one. That's a good one, but I got to give that to Akano. Akano's got obviously a couple of big things going for her, but again, you talk about freaks. She's a super freak. She's gorgeous. Love her voice. Nami as well. I mean, Nami's clearly on my waifu list, but with Nami, I tend to think more cute than waifu sometimes. So Akano there. Definitely Akano. Katara is more useful as well. Well, I think that's a given, Johnny. Bulma versus Zamasu. Akano versus Milf Hinata. That's a good one, Gareth. Akano I always thought Milf Hinata is wildly attractive, and you guys know, again, we talk voicing and stuff like that. Love her voice, but Akano's got a much better, stronger person. I like strong women. She's got that strong, badass, freak personality. So that's an Akano all the way. That's an Akano. Bulma or Launch? Another good one, Leslie. Believe it or not, of those two, as freaky as Bulma is, Launch. I always thought Launch was attractive. Love the whole sneezing thing. I don't know why. I just always thought that was hilarious. And the fact that she was forgotten cracks me up too. Launch. Yeah. Yep, Launch. I missed the super chat? Okay, thanks, Wolverine. I don't hesitate to let me know, guys, because I sometimes I tend to forget to scroll up. Michelle Obama versus Melania Trump. Neither of them are going to go on my waifu list, but as far as waifus, you'd have to give the edge to Melania. Yeah. Melania gets dragged down as far as personality by who she's married to, but she seems like actually both women seem like really good people. And then I'll give it to Melania by a little bit for hotness. Millie versus Meryl. That's a good one, Chrome. But obviously, you guys know we're talking Trigun here. Uh, I think Millie is absolutely adorable, but as waifu, easily Meryl. There's just again something about Meryl. I just she I found her waifu material right away, whereas Millie fell clearly more into that cutesy category. Yeah, clearly Meryl. Let's see. Robin Williams versus Eddie Murphy. Akano versus Kaguya. Yeah, that's an easy one. Akano, Gareth. Yeah. Kaguya. Nah. Maybe it's just because of that little piece of shit that hides in her sleeve. I don't know, but she don't do it for me at all. Clearly, Akano. um, oh, Katie Killjoy. I almost forgot about Katie. Midnight versus Akano. There's a good one, Johnny. Midnight versus Akano. Oh. Now that one's close. That one's we've had a lot of walkovers here. That one's close. I'm yeah, I'm going with Akano, but not by a ton. Midnight's pretty freaking gorgeous. I like Midnight a lot. Morgan says Sakura versus Tenten. Okay, so we'll go with the MILF versions of Sakura and Tenten. I gotta go with Sakura there. Tenten just there's nothing waifu-ish about her at all to me. And as much as Sakura wouldn't be, high on my waifu list, maybe between her and Tenten, yeah, Sakura. I know Sergeant Renegade. He says Susan did her job today. I'm surprised. We all were. We all were. Oh, that's a good one, Scott. Revi versus Tsunade. As much as you guys know I love Tsunade and love her assets, Revi just again she's again got that element where you guys know how much I love badass women, and she's pretty fucking badass. Yeah, Revi takes Revi over Tsunade. Brian says sorry I was late. Was doing my DDP yoga. Bang. That's some great shit. Yeah, I'll tell you, DDP's helped out a lot of people with his yoga programs. Straga says Rangaku, the blonde from Bleach versus Bo Hancock. See, that one's impossible for me to say, Straga, because they're both characters that I know who they are, but I haven't seen them in their respective series at all. Well, Rangaku for what she's had like 2 lines what I've seen so far, and Boa Hancock I know of by reputation and by I had seen her in some clips of One Piece that we watched months and months ago, but I don't even know anything about either of their characters really. So again, there's so much of this is about personality that I wouldn't have any idea. I wouldn't be able to make that call yet. Nico Robin or Tsunade? Good one, Alexis. That's Nico Robin. And again, it almost seems like I don't want to seem like I'm shitting on Tsunade here because I think she's gorgeous. I just don't think she quite comes up to the level of some of the others. And Nico Robin is one of those others. Mikasa versus Momo. We've had so many Momo characters. I forget which Momo. Momo. I can't remember. You gotta which anime is Momo from? I can't even picture Momo. Yeah, I need more details on that one. Alexa says the amount of people in the chat is 69 as I'm typing this. Perfect number, especially for this topic. Momo the monkey from Avatar. Well, that's what I mean. Most of the Momos I know have been animals. That's a good one, Willie. I like that one. Revi versus Albedo. Ooh. Now that's another top tier matchup. Boy, when I when you just look at it immediately, I for some reason I started leaning towards Revi, but to be honest, when I think about the entirety of their characters, it's Albedo by just a little. But the Albedo is such a goddamn freak, and she's just you guys know too that it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be waifu characters, any characters across the board. That devotion and camaraderie, those are all really, really big deals, and you don't get any more devoted to the person whose side you're supposed to be on than you do albedo with Ainz. So yeah, albedo. Yeah, yeah, got to be albedo. Um, excuse me, guys. No, Shidokage, we're only doing two at a time. No four-way dances or anything, or five-way dances. It's two at a time. Launch versus Sakura. Launch, Leslie. Launch. I really liked Launch. And for as little as we saw of her, and I didn't even watch the OG Dragon Ball in its entirety, I watched it in clips, but I just thought right from the get-go, there was always something about Launch that I really liked. She just always struck me that way. Let's see. Kurapika versus Hinata. Yeah, yeah. Let's keep it with all the female plumbing. Oh, that's a good one. Riza Hawkeye versus Revi, Battle of the Gunslingers. Yeah, Prasanna, that's a really good one. Hawkeye, I thought Hawkeye was really, really cute, but she just doesn't rise to Revi's level of waifu material. That's a good one though. But yeah, but Revi. Launch versus Nico Robin. No, as much as I like Launch Wooshbait, she's not up to Nico Robin yet. Nah, not for me. Super chat. Okay. Oh yes, I did miss one. Arthur says, "Thank you guys for reminding me when I do miss these." His list: Robin, Kukaku. Yeah. Oh, fucking Kukaku. There's something about her too. Yeah, she's got to work her way into these too because that's a good one. Wooshbait. Winry versus Mikasa. They're both younger than is typically, than I would consider waifus for me. But if I throw that out, it's Mikasa just because, again, the badassery. They're both really cute. And I know sometimes it's difficult with Mikasa because, well, it's the situation that those characters are in that she's just always so without any emotion or without any bubble to her at all. But it's still Mikasa between those two. Let's see. Rias Gremory versus Nico Robin. Yeah, Dragon Spheres. Yahoo. That's a top tier battle right there. I love Rias Gremory. Just love her. But I'd still give it to Nico Robin by a hair. And I will, while Rias is clearly more buxomy, and if it were strictly looks, as gorgeous as Robin is, Rias would get it. But we still got that whole Nico Robin quiet confidence thing. Just too much. Gareth, Katie Killjoy versus Nico Robin. I like Katie Killjoy. I told you guys, instant waifu, but yeah, she's not up to Nico Robin standards. That one's definitely Nico Robin. Colton says San from Princess Mononoke. Oh, I think I remember who San was. But that wouldn't. Yeah, there was nobody in Princess Mononoke that would rise really high on my waifu list. That would be waifu MILF Tamari. Akano versus Katie Killjoy. Yeah, same thing. Akano. Too much for Kate. I think Katie Killjoy was cool and attractive, but not up to their levels. Like I say, you guys got to give me more details on who you're talking about with Momo here. Android 18 versus Android 21. See, because Android 21 was only in the game, that gives me less to go on Chrome. So only because of that, I love Android 21's look, but only because I have so much less information on Android 21, I got to go with Android 18. But only for that reason. Another Miss Super Chat? Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh, Wolverine. Mary F. Kill Brax and Brax. Oh, Momo from My Hero. Okay, Chrome. Yeah. Okay. That makes it. See, that's what I mean. I just wasn't focusing. Now I gotta remember more of. Yeah. See, Momo is. Momo is gorgeous, but so freaking young. And again, it just doesn't have that attractiveness to me. Um, so now I forgot. Oh, Robin versus Momo. So it's definitely Robin, Mr. Fireball. Again, and I think Momo's wildly attractive. And if Momo was 7 years older, I that would probably be she might even be over Robin for me. Oh, that's a good one. Arthur Kukaku versus Akino. That one's really, really, really tight. Um, Akino by a sliver. And Dragon Spheres has Rias versus Akino. As much as I love Rias Gremory, it's Akino. She's got that. If again, as far as looks, I think you could call Rias and Akino a dead heat. But then Akino's just got that extra edge to her freakiness. Yeah. Wushbei Asuna versus Mikasa. Both still too young. Probably Asuna by a little bit. Yeah, just because I like more up personalities, and of course that's not Mikasa. But again, given the parameters of the world in which she exists, that's understandable. Revi versus Sakura. Mr. Fireball says Revi over Sakura. Yeah. Shirokage Darkness versus Akino. See, that's a tough matchup there when you get Akino involved. That's one of those ones that's so close. If you ask me on different days, I'll probably give you different answers. Um, Akino by a little bit. Let's see. I skipped something. A super chat. Hold on. Let me scroll. Let me grab my super chat list down here and make sure I didn't miss any. What the hell? My list is bottoming out. Okay, I got to check Arthur's. I got Mary F. Kill. Arthur said Kukaku versus Akino. Robin, Rangoku versus Boa Hancock. Sorry, I know I got all those. Did I get Arthur's latest one? Because on my list down there, it's dropped off the bottom. Kukaku versus Akino. Arthur, didn't you have another one? Oh, there it is, right there. Arthur, Granny, Granny Kokoro versus Granny Chio. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, as difficult as that is, I'll bite the bullet and go. If I gotta pick one, it's Granny Chio, and then I don't want to talk about that one anymore. um, Prasanna Yoko from Gurren Lagann versus Revi. Yoko was fucking hot. That's a good one. That's a really good one, Prasanna. Revi by a tiny little bit, just a little bit. Mitsukage versus Bulma. Lady Mitsukage, Lude. Lady Mitsukage. I like Bulma, and she got the freak thing going. But Lady Mitsukage, she's hot in a lot of different ways. Sue from My Hero Academia versus Sue from Monster Musume. That's cool. Now, see that one, Colton, I'd have to. I think that Sue is one of the cutest characters I've seen in anime. But again, it's the age thing. She's just too young to be seen as waifu material for me. So let's take Sue. Let's do it this way. Let's say Sue from MHA is like 7-8 years older, and Sue from Monster Musume has just a few more actual human characteristics to bring them closer together. If we do both of those things, then it would be Suyu from MHA. Jotaro versus Kenshiro. Akino versus Nico Robin. Akino just barely again. Yeah, Akino. Xeno games. What about Bulma versus Katara from the last Airbender? Uh, and again, Xeno, this one would go to Bulma, but more than any other reason, Katara is just too young for me. With Bulma, we've got a more, or Bulma is a more mature character. Even with her saggy titties that Goku verified for us do indeed sag, it had to be Bulma. Just and again, who's the more attractive? Katara, but who would be higher on my waifu list would be Bulma. But that's again, as far as who's cuter, definitely Katara. Excuse me, sorry guys. Oh, Rias is. Huh. The only thing going against Rias is she's got Akano in the same series with her. That's what makes it that's what makes it tough for her. Why don't we just age up all the characters? Well, some are easier than others. I think Arthur, it depends on what age they are. I mean, if you're talking like Momo, a kid that's what she's like 16, so you're only talking adding a few years to her. It's easy to visualize where she'll end up. So we could do that if you guys wanted to. But again, then I have to get my imagination involved in it too, because it's like I tell you guys, like watching football. I watch pro games and they cut to the cheerleaders and I'm like, God damn, let's hit the pause button. And I'll watch a college game and they cut to the cheerleaders, and even though they're all of age, it's still like, those are kids. So it's I have to use my imagination. Just that young doesn't do it for me. Let's see. Ada Wong versus Claire Redfield versus Jill Valentine. I don't know a single one of those, Monaka. Lush from Full Metal Alchemist? Yeah, just put her in a versus, Small Tree. I think Lush from Full Metal Alchemist is gorgeous. Momo 16 now. Yeah, that's what I mean, Chrome. So with her, it's not too difficult to add 4 or 5 years and picture what she would probably look like. That one's pretty easy. Johnny says, my wife got saggy boobs. I'd kick her ass out. Oh, the Resident Evil characters, Chrome? Okay. Yeah, pretty much, Franklin. He says, well, wouldn't Chi-Chi and Bulma be considered gilfs instead of milfs now? Yeah, they would. You're right. But then again, that's right in my wheelhouse for age. Granny Chio versus Sexy Jutsu Naruto. Only because with Sexy Jutsu Naruto, I could never get it out of my head that that's actually Naruto. I'd still have to stick with Chio. Armstrong versus Lust. That's a good one, Devin. Uh, while Armstrong is a badass and a hard ass, she can't compete with Lust for me as far as waifu character. No, that's Lust. That's Lust. Lust versus Kukaku. You still know some Bleach ones? Yeah. I definitely don't know some Bleach ones. Oh, and again, Arthur knows. I think Lust is insanely hot. Always did. God damn, that's tough. But I have to give it to Kukaku. I'm telling you, as soon as I saw her, and typically even with like Akano was the first time you see her, you're like, without a doubt, because of the way she looks. But it took a while to get to know more about her and stuff like that before she really started moving up on my waifu list. And for some reason with that Kukaku, immediately I just thought, God damn, I mean, she was just next level for me right away. So based on that, I'm going to give it to Kukaku. Although, again, nothing against Lust. Oof. Yeah, Kukaku is so hot, it's crazy. I agree, Dragon Spheres. There was just something immediately about her. Lex says blonde Launch versus Major Armstrong. For me, Launch, that can be the blonde or the blue. It just blends together as one anyway. And yes, it would be Launch over Major Armstrong. Yeah. And again, I liked Armstrong, but she's not going to get too awful far up, not against these others on my waifu list. That's a good one, Cthulhu. Riza Hawkeye versus Anko. Probably Hawkeye. Hawkeye I always thought was really cute. And of course, the whole badassery with the gun. And again, another character with a lot of devotion and camaraderie with others. So, yeah. Yeah, Riza Hawkeye. Zombie Wolf says, I find adult Sakura kind of sexy. I don't think she's certainly not ugly by any means. For me, she pales in comparison to some of these other ones that we're talking about here. Android 18 versus 21 we had. I went with 18 on that one, Leslie. Kukaku versus Rias. Ooh, lewd. That's mean. Kukaku. And again, you look at both, and it's like Rias may eye pop more, but there's just something about Kukaku. Yeah, Kukaku. Chrome says, "Well, I'll ask it. Raven versus Starfire, since you like Teen Titans Cancer. Go." Yes, I do. Teen Titans, go. And it's Raven. Starfire's cute and everything, but Raven being all twisted and shit as she is, yeah, it's Raven. And all dark. High Rise says Speedwagon versus Speedwagon. Speedwagon is best waifu. um, Palm. Oh, I forgot about Palm. Colton's. I see. There's another versus Clementine. What? As soon as you said Clementine, you know who comes to me is the character from the Walking Dead video game series, and that's like blocking me out of thinking of anyone else. What Clementine are we talking about here? Let me see. Let's see if I can find it. Let me just put in Clementine anime. Oh, from Overlord. Oh, Clementine from Overlord? Is that the one you mean? Ooh. I'll see if it is, but I'm gonna assume that's what you meant. Clementine's cool and all, but Palm. I like Palm. I like Palm right from the get go when she was just had that absolute crazed over the top whatever look that was. I always the one from Overlord. Yeah, Palm. I like Palm. Let's see again. Abridged Asuna versus Shaltir. Ooh, that's a good one Willie plays. See, Asuna struck me as more cute than Waifu. I just think she's absolutely adorable. So given that and Shaltir's nasty little edginess, I gotta go with Shaltir. Hancock, I can't excuse me. I can't give a pick on Raoul because I know who she is, but I know nothing about her. I only know who she is because One Piece is so huge, you can't miss their characters. And plus, I've seen her in a couple clips when we used to watch One Piece clips, but I know nothing about her character at all. So, and that has a lot to do with how I rank my waifus. Khalifa versus Lust. Oh, that's a good one, Arthur. Khalifa from One Piece. Lust by a little bit. Yeah. There's Lust by just a little bit. Kukaku versus Saris, Lude says. Now those are two waifus that were immediate waifus, Saris and Kukaku for me. I would actually possibly even get a slight edge to Kukaku on looks. And there's just something about her look that I love. I think Saris is gorgeous. You guys know that. But if you add into it Saris's voice, which whether it's in the abridged or if it's in the regular series, loved her voice and just love her as a character. The one thing I could tell you would be easy. If you take my whole waifu list, whoever's on it, my favorite character, take the waifu-ness out of it altogether, just character. My favorite character in there is Saris. So that's what really carries her. So given that, I'm going to take Saris over Kukaku, even though Kukaku might have her by a little bit just on aesthetics for me. Mia Khalifa versus your wife. Well, we're talking, are we talking about keeping or just renting? If we're talking about keeping, I want my wife. If we're talking about just renting, sure, I wouldn't mind renting Mia Khalifa for a little while. Zeno, you got to give me two. Like I said, we're not doing four ways here. I'll take the Vados versus Boma. Boma. Yeah, yeah, Boma between those two, and 18 over Kefla. Let's see. P2 versus Entoma. I don't remember Entoma. Why am I not remembering? I love Overlord. Oh, okay. That's it. Yeah, well, you guys know me in names. Oh, yeah, that's it. So she's one of the maids. Yeah, I remember her now that I see her. Oh, who did you have her up against? P2? P2? Then it'd be. I don't remember if I'm saying it right. I don't remember how they pronounce her name. It's Entoma. Yeah, she was just really cutesy in a bizarre way. Yeah. Yep. I would take her. Oh, that's a good one, Colton. Glinda Goodwitch from Ruby versus Tsunade. As much as I love Tsunade, Glinda. I liked Glinda a lot right from the start. I thought Glinda was hot as hell. Albedo versus Lust. That's a good one, Small Tree. It's almost disappointing for me to say this because it's like Lust is getting pushed further down the list, but I gotta go with Albedo. Albedo is just so insanely hot. So ridiculously hot. Let's see. Dragon Sphere says Cammy from MHA versus Rookie. I gotta remember Cammy. Because as soon as you said Cammy, I was thinking One Piece, and it's like, yeah, not into the whole Finn thing. Oh, that was Cammy. That's right. Yeah, she was a freak, huh? Uh, yeah, she's okay. We're trying to picture them as adult, but I'm gonna still stay with Rukia, even though Rukia's little coochie's not classic waifu. Love her demeanor again. Love her badassery, and I just like her character a lot too. And it's fun having some that make a decent impact on your waifu list that aren't necessarily just racked to the max. And and Rukia clearly is not racked to the max. Arthur Kuwabara's sister. Yep, from UU versus Android 18. Ooh, that's a good one. Kuwabara's sister had a hell of an edge to her. But given that I'd call them about even aesthetically on looks, Android 18's badassery would take her a little bit above her. Android 18, just by a little. Gareth, Rias versus Nico Robin. Boy, I hate to say this one too because again now Rias is another character. This happened to Madara in the Naruto polls we had. Madara is one of my favorite characters from Naruto, and didn't deserve top 5, but would be just barely out of it. But he lost like every matchup just because he ended up getting thrown in against ones who did make the top 5, and that's kind of what's happening here to Rias. Because as much as I love her, it's still Nico Robin. Yeah, still Nico Robin. Jessica Rabbit. Lola, Jessica Rabbit over Lola. Yes. Oh, that's good. But yeah, that one we just had. Yeah, Nico Robin over Rias. Nico Robin, just man, that confidence and everything she has. Albedo versus Rias. Poor Rias. Again, it's going to be Albedo. She's just getting matched up against all of real my ultimate top shelf ones. Faye Valentine, Rebecca Lee. I don't remember Rebecca Lee. Anthony, who is that? Oh, Revy. Oh, okay. I hadn't even remember. Oh, versus Revy. Oh yeah. Well, Revy over Faye Valentine. Revy's freaking gorgeous. Oh, jeez, and she's such a badass. Okay, Tsunade versus Rias. There you go. Rias Gremory gets a win there. And again, I hate to put down Tsunade, but yeah, Rias. Rias was Tsunade, and I have to give credit too. Was one of when we first started. I first started getting into anime. I was just watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged. We did some live streams, and the gang started suggesting waifu material to me. And that was the first time I saw Tsunade. She was, I think, the first one that was suggested when we started talking about that. So, yeah, so that she always had a special place in my heart for that, but she just can't quite keep up with the others. That's a good one. Okay, Akano versus Nico Robin. Again, that's one too that's so close that it's one of those ones that you might get a different answer on different days depending on how I feel on a given day. Excuse me. Gotta give it to Akano. Hey, and there's Darkness from Konosuba versus Rias. Ooh. I like Darkness because she was a freak. How can you not like Darkness? But just because of the strength, I like the strong women thing. And Darkness was strong, but Rias. Yeah, Rias. Oh, that's an interesting one. High Rise. Casca from Berserk versus Yoko after the time skip in Gurren Lagann. Yeah, like I say, Yoko was insanely hot. I liked Casca, though. Casca had a really exotic look to her. Casca, High Rise. I'm glad you brought that one up. That's a good one. Casca. Yeah. Casca was really hot. She definitely was. It's hard to get the memories out of your mind of what happened to her, but she was insanely hot. Bulma versus future Bulma. Well, we go so far back, Xeno games with Bulma. I mean, she was in the original episode of Dragon Ball as a kid, so it would depend on whereabouts. But probably still take future Bulma anyway. Just because I like mature women. Let's see. Hi, Rip Foxy. Vivi versus Hanji. Hmm. That's a good one, Joshua. I liked Hanji. I'm surprised nobody brought her up before. Let me take another look at Vivi again. Come on. Come up here, will you? Boy, that's a tough one. Yeah, she's so freaking cute. Yeah, I think because I was thinking Vivi right away, but I really like Hanji, so I wanted to take a second look. But yeah, Vivi was adorable. Vivi is so cute. Love her demeanor, love her attitude, love her look. We got to go with Vivi. Lady Mitsukage versus Bulma. Lady Mitsukage, Lude. Yeah, Lady Mitsukage. Bulma versus Bakugo's mom. That's a good one. Bakugo's mom. Trainmaster. I like Bakugo's mom. Freaking. She is another one. Underrated hotness. Let's see. Hancock versus leg cock. Chi-Chi versus Sakura. Nah, PVZ, just because, like I said, Chi-Chi annoys me too much. She's attractive, but she annoys me too much. I would take mature Sakura over her. Yeah, Chi-Chi just, again, I think she's attractive, but too annoying. Way too annoying. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. That's bro. Sakura versus the mentally challenged turkey from South Park. Timmy. Sakura, but just barely. Shinobu versus Lisa. Good old Lisa. I'm surprised we hadn't heard about her prior. Let me look at Shinobu again too. Sometimes I just need, when I look at the character, I remember all the parts of their personality. Yeah. And Shinobu with that whole purple look to her. Yeah, Shinobu. And believe it or not, as much as I really thought Lisa was hot, pretty comfortably. Shinobu is a really that's one I'll tell you guys as we're finishing this up. I wouldn't hesitate to, and I'm not even sure how I'm going to see them, but I wouldn't hesitate to match Shinobu up with some of the more upper level ones. Shinobu I like a lot. Urza Scarlet would be on your list if you knew her. I bet you would, Arthur. I know what she looks like, and I know she's from Fairy Tail. Yeah, I don't doubt you on that at all. I don't doubt you on that even a little, just from knowing, like you say, knowing what she looks like. Sakura versus Bulma is Bulma, Mr. Fireball. Yeah, Bulma over Sakura. Uh, Hot Nerd. Yeah, remember Hot Nerd? She was cute. She wouldn't get real far on my list, but Lady Mitsukage versus Rukia. That's a good one, Lude. Again, I really like little Rukia, but Lady Mitsukage's just a little too much for her. Yeah, Lady Mitsukage. Yeah, where is biggest screen is Peter? That's good. I probably just had something to do today. Let's see. Kokoro versus Alvida. Now wait a second though, because Alvida has got two entirely different representations, right? So I'll take later Alvida. Urza alone is a good reason to watch Fairy Tail. I believe that. Tsunade's grandma versus Tsunade. Sinone, Willie? And Albedo? I don't remember Sinone. I think we're getting close to it. I tell you though, guys, boy, you guys have made me think this through because I want to give you all the details before you start trying to come up with my top 5. Okay, I would not put Shinobu over my Ceres. I would not put Shinobu. Oh boy, I don't know. What did I put it this way? Shinobu versus Kukako would be really close for me even. I like Shinobu a lot. She really had a strong impact on me. Caillou versus Cancer, taking all bets. Kushina versus Hinata at the end of the series. Chrome, Hinata. Hinata was obviously wildly attractive. And I always loved Hinata's voice too. Excuse me. But see, this is now when we did the top 5 in Naruto, I was really surprised when push came to shove how far Hidan finished up on my list. I mean, I always loved Hidan's character, you guys know that, but I didn't think he was going to finish top 5, and he finished comfortably in there. I think the biggest surprise I've had so far here, and I would not have thought of on my own, is Shinobu. Shinobu really, and having watched Demon Slayer now and reflecting back on it, I liked her even more. Again, Zeno, Boa Hancock, I don't know enough about, and Lucy Hartfilia, I don't even know that character. But Boa Hancock, the only reason I know Boa Hancock is because, again, One Piece is so well known, you can't miss the characters. Plus, I had seen her in a couple of clips it wasn't months ago, it was over a year ago now, probably a couple of years ago. So I'd seen her in clips, but I don't know anything about her. Nothing at all. Afro Mike versus Hitler. Hitler. Oink, Trinolf. Clearly Hitler. Fuck you, Afro Mike. Okay. I want to make sure I was catching all the super chats. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Gareth says Shinobu versus Akeno. I'm really surprised I have to think this hard about it. I'm going to surprise even myself and say Shinobu by a little bit over Akeno. And again, when you get that close, it probably depends day to day on what I feel like. But yeah, Shinobu by a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I want to keep. Arthur says we need to redo this list in about 3 months. That's my plan, Arthur. Down the road, I want to redo this list several times. And I am going to keep the list. As a matter of fact, oh shoot, that's what I didn't do. I have a file where I keep these top fives. Hold on, let me get that opened up before we come up with it. So then we can refer back to it. I mean, well, with the Naruto one, that's not going to change, but I still like to keep it. Favorite characters list, there it is. Yeah, so I got the favorite waifus lined up here to put the numbers in when we determine what they are. Kale versus Hinata? Hinata. Well, yeah, the mature Hinata. I didn't expect that either, biggest green. She really, I mean, really made an impact on me. Shinobu versus Kukaku. Kukaku by decent much, I'm going to go with. All right, I think actually with what you guys have said here, I think you guys should have a good. Let's start giving the top fives. What do you guys think of the top fives, and we'll refine them now. I, I've got an idea in my head just from what you guys have said, but I might need your help with some of the picks along the way. Okay, Peter thinks Akano, Akano, Midnight, Nami, Nico Robin says no because early on you may not have been here for all, Peter. Early on, I even said they had Nico Robin versus Nami, and it was comfortably Nico Robin over Nami. Chun Li versus Miku Hatsune. No idea on them, Nicholas. no idea whatsoever. Five is Bulma. You think so, Leslie? I don't think so. What do you guys think? Okay, Licks. Ramen guy's daughter. Ramen guy's daughter. Ramen... Trump. Obama. Raul says. Okay, Arthur's saying. Excuse me. Akano, Robin, Kukaku, Albedo, Lust. Well, no, that can't be because she didn't get a lot of play in the matchups today because I think too many people take her as a given. But number one isn't even on your top five list there, though. Let's see. Albedo, she could really. That's what I'm trying to. Saris, Kukaku, Shinobu, Robin, Albedo. That's a close one. That's a really close one. Dragon Spheres is really close with it. And what did Gareth say? Gareth says Saris, Kukaku, Shinobu, Akano, Rias. Boy, these guys, and Lude has Akano, Kukaku, Robin, Saris, Albedo. So you guys are all close. All right, let's start making the list. Saris is the clear number one. Because I thought about it a lot when we were talking about doing this. It's like, oh, come on. And I just can't think of anybody that could defeat Saris. So I'm thinking Dragon Sphere. I think Dragon Spheres has the top three right. I think it's Kukaku, Shinobu, which both surprise me. Now, if you guys think I made a mistake here for any reason on something I said, let me know. Because we'll talk about it after I get this. I've got Saris, Kukaku, Shinobu. And Shinobu, I can't believe I've forgotten about her. Let me see what some other people are saying. Robin Albedo. Boy, Dragon Spheres might have it right on. I'm trying to think of who. Okay, let's. Yeah. 4 Robin, 5 Albedo. That sounds right. 4 Topo Jiren Grandmaster Zeno, Nicholas says. None of them are going to make the list, Nicholas. None of them. Okay, so let's go with Dragon Spheres. I think Dragon Spheres has it. So that would be 4 Robin, 5 Albedo. I agree with that. Okay, now here's the list. Now, you guys tell me if you think I've got any of it wrong from things I have said, that I might be overlooking. The list we have is Saris, Kukaku, Shinobu, Robin, Albedo. Does that sound right to most of you guys, or do you think we're wrong somewhere? Uh, oh, what about Akano? We forgot about Akano. Oh shit, that's right. That's right. That's right. God damn it. Yeah, I see. That's my memory not working. Saris, Kukaku, Shinobu. Okay, 4 and 5 are between Robin, Albedo, and Akano. What do you guys think? That's right. I don't think we can take Akano off the top 5. Shit. Rias won't quite make it, Lex. No, because like I say, she's definitely Akano over Rias for me. Yeah, I think you guys might be right. You said I did say Akano beats Robin. I thought I did. I think we're gonna have to go. Yeah, I forgot. I think it's gonna have to be Shinobu 3, Akano 4, and Albedo still at 5. I think that's more accurate. I knew you guys had figured it all out for me. Now Akano, not over for me anyway. Shidokage, not over my girl Sarah's. I'm officially the waifu master though. Regardless, absolutely, Dragon Spheres. You had it almost dead on. I don't know how I forgot about Akano in there. Yeah, I think Nicholas. I'm not sure what you're saying, pal. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What? I don't know what you mean. I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think here's what we have. I think this is right too. I think we've got Saris, Kukaku, Shinobu, Akano, and Albedo. Yeah, I think that. Wow, I never would have thought Shinobu. Mikasa. The big thing with her is she's just too young for me more than anything else. Astro Kid, just too young. I know. Robin Arthur would be just barely on the outside looking in. And who knows? Again, now you have to remember any of the characters that I am currently still watching, there could be things, because again, a lot of this is personality. There could be things I learn about Robin that push her above somebody that's already there that I already know the entirety of. Hell, for all I know, I mean, maybe some huge things would happen where Robin would be up there competing with Saris for all I know. So anybody that I haven't seen the entirety of their anime still has a chance when we do these again. Oh, 6 to 10? That'd have to be a whole other stream, Dragon Spheres. I think 6 to 10. I think clearly Robin is 6. She's the one just out of the top 5. See, I think for me, Wolverine, I think Nami is gorgeous, but Nami falls closer to the cute category, that cute type of look, than that overall waifu type of look. That's why I put Robin above her. Zeno says, when you have one person like you just taking this too seriously, what does this world come to? Quarantine to change us all. Oh, no. This isn't quarantine, Zeno. My anime waifus, anime titties are very important to me. You got to have priorities in life, and it's way up there. This isn't a quarantine thing. Rias could clearly be at 7. Yep. That's very probable, Gareth. Who else was left out that would be up there? Oh, Midnight. Midnight would be pushing for that second 5 in the top 10. I think Midnight's gorgeous. Launch would be pushing for that second 5. Yeah, definitely Midnight, Peter. I like her a lot. Let's see. Lust, Dragon Spheres, that's another good one. Lust would be making a push for the second 5. Witch Hunter, Robin, and Trinity Blood. I'm not sure what you're saying though, Nicholas. I mean, I want to answer to what you're saying, but I'm not sure what you're asking, what you're saying. I don't know what you mean. Launch is my lunch, Colton says. Rem? No, Rem wouldn't make, Amisama wouldn't make my waifu list. I like her as a character. Plus, we don't really get to know enough about Rem. Revi, yes, Revi would be a contender for the second, for the 6 through 10 slots. Yep, absolutely, Mana Culture. Yep. Yeah, there'd be a lot. Dragon Spheres, you're right. The 6 through 10 would be really difficult too. Really difficult. Oh hell, there's so many great uh waifus out there. Yeah, we could make a top 10 list just of anime I'm currently watching, probably. Not pick a favorite furry and sexiest man, Arthur says. Two areas though that I would have no knowledge. You guys wouldn't want me judging either one of those. Cthulhu says I'd launch sneeze on my tentacles. Revi is definitely on the all waifu second team. Oh, absolutely, Johnny. Absolutely. And again, any of them that I haven't seen their entirety of their series, or like with Robin, their series is ongoing, they could very well end up either on the list or higher on the list, depending on what more I learn about them. Because again, there's a lot of that is personality. Let's say if it wasn't, if it weren't for strength of personality, it'd be impossible to keep people like Rias off the top 5 because she's so stunningly gorgeous. It's just that her personality never leapt out at me at all. I mean, she's got some other things that leap out at you, but her personality never did. And that's why she's not in the top 5. That's the only reason why. Whereas Akano did because of her freaky nature. That was an extra added little twist to Akano that put her on that next level. All right, guys. Well, thank you for helping me do that. I got to get out of here just because, I'm straight, but Alex Armstrong. I don't know him, Arthur. Alex Armstrong. No, familiar. Oh, wait a second. Are you talking? Wait a second. Are you talking about Armstrong from the Armstrong family line? Oh, okay. Yes, he's sexy as fuck. Absolutely. I was thinking a real person, Alex Armstrong. What I was starting to say is the reason I gotta get out of here. We're putting together. I just started editing the Binks Booze song by the Goosh Goosh Pirates. For those who don't know, over at the Goosh, I had people sending me clips of them singing Binks Booze. I had my music guy do the background music. I just started working on putting it all together, and it will come up on YouTube. I'm going to post it at the Goosh first for them to see, and then I'll put it up on YouTube. But it's going to be a monster editing job, with all these different voices coming in and how I want to highlight everybody and everything. So I got a ton to do today. Oh, and Brack still has to put his stuff in. Well, thank you, Zeno. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. And thank you guys for being awesome. Now, see, if I had tried to put this list together myself, because of my horrible memory, it wouldn't have looked like this, and it wouldn't have been right. I would have completely forgot about Shinobu for one thing. And again, she's in third on the list. She's just insanely hot. Ridiculously hot. But thank you guys, and again, as soon as I can get this edited, it might be into early next week unless I get a lot of extra time on the weekend. I'll post it at the Goosh, and then I will post it later at the YouTube channel as well. Arthur, is it too late to send in an entry? It'd have to come in, Arthur, like probably within the next few hours. Yeah, because I've still got some other stuff I got to set up first before I start blending everybody into the editing equipment. So if it came in, probably in the next 3 or 4 hours, I could probably still put another one in. Then if you want to, because again, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, just use your phone or whatever and just record it. Just make sure you record it right in time with that video that I linked, so your timing is on. All right, guys, again, got to go. Thank you very much for helping me create this list. I'm very comfortable with it. And it'll be fun to see in a few months when we do it again. I guarantee you it will not be the same list. It'll also be interesting to see if, in all my time watching anime, if anybody can ever take Ceres out of that top spot. That would be a Herculean effort, but I'll never say never, but there she is on my wall. It would be tough sledding. Thank you, guys. As always, Pamfu, sticky stuff for everybody. Special waifu sticky stuff. Waifu created sticky stuff, if you know what I mean. We did a lot of waifu talking. Sticky stuff for everybody. This one's coronavirus free because it's all about the waifus. Well, bang. Okay, flashlight like Buggy. And always, most importantly, never forget. Goosh, 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 goosh. Oh my goodness, goosh.